I know this is a story that a couple of my subscribers have either sent me articles about, or they may have been saying, I hope Torian speaks about this. Well, here I am speaking on this today. So, in this picture, you see a woman by the name of Beatrice Dixon, and she has this company called Honey Pot Company, which basically sells feminine hygiene products. You know, something we probably heard before, but maybe there's something a little bit different about hers. Well, she had an advertisement with Target, and she basically said, was talking about her product and, making it all sound nice and one thing. But it was one line in that ad that somehow pissed off the palm-colored women of America. And that was basically when she was saying how the empowerment of black girls, basically, saying, inspiring black girls, more black women to go into entrepreneurship and, things of that nature. And man, when she said that, palm-colored America, well, the women in particular, since this product is geared towards women, was pissed the hell off. However, there was a silver lining in this entire thing. But I'm going to go ahead and read this article, and you'll find out what I mean. People vowed to stop buying the Honey Pot Company's products after they claimed it was quote-unquote racist. Now, this is palm-colored people saying this. All because this woman said that this product was going to be empowering black girls. Or empowering black girls to become entrepreneurs. That's why they call it racist. However, the company's sales have since doubled. See, this is the thing. Palm-colored America, they love to try to sabotage a lot of black businesses. But what happens, especially in the age of social media, what happens is when the story gets out, black people will push back even harder and help the sales increase for whatever product is getting the pushback, especially if it's something as minuscule as that. Now, if the product was bad and it was, false advertisement, that's one thing. But y'all are upset because this woman said a line in the commercial that Target approved. Mind you, none of these people are on the Target board or in the marketing department when they make these decisions, yay or nay. They approved it. But these individuals are mad because she said it. When Target released an ad in February celebrating a black woman-owned company that sells feminine hygiene products, it sparked a flood of negative and nasty online reviews that accused the company of being racist to white people. I can't support a company in good faith that is openly racist about their customers, one review said on Trustpilot, a customer review website said. And see, the thing is, a lot of the times when they see something like this, what they'll do is they'll probably get in groups and in packs and tell people to go to this page and then give it all these bad reviews so it can hurt their sales. But as you can see, it blew up in their face. Black girls are empowered using this product. I guess white girls aren't. I'll be letting Target know about this racist company. See how dumb they are? Goes back to my point. Target approved the commercial and the ad in which she said the line. They already know that the line was in the ad. They put it out there, had to get approved by them. They are so dumb. Someone just needs to go ahead and fit them for a dunce cap right now. But these negative reviews have only boosted the Honey Pot Company's sales, its founder Beatrice Dixon told BuzzFeed News on Monday. Dixon, who launched the plant-based feminine hygiene line in 2014, said that sales across the company's retailers have jumped 20% to 30% since the backlash began over the Target commercial that was released on February 4th. Now, here it is. The advertisement was released on February the 4th and the outrage just kicked in. On Monday, after a barrage of negative and racist reviews were posted on Trustpilot, Dixon said her company's sales were up 40 to 50%, higher than what they would be on a typical day. The Target ad highlighted Dixon as an inspirational entrepreneur and diverse business leader. In the ad, Dixon says the reason why it's so important for Honey Pot to do well is so the next black girl that comes up with a great idea, she could have a better opportunity. That means a lot to me. What in there is racist? See, this is the thing. And I bet you that this is the so-called liberal palm-colored woman who wants to have all this diversity and wants to uplift all women. But the minute she gets shafted, oh, that's racist. That right wing, that right wing just starts to flap its wing just a little bit. That's why I say right wing, left wing are all attached to the same dark demonic bat. And I have yet to be proven wrong in that quote as of yet. Several reviewers on Trustpilot said they would stop buying the Honey Pot company's products after watching the ad. I've used this brand for years now, and I've always been satisfied with the results. One review said, if they really think that only black women should be empowered and white women should be left out, and then that's a huge step backwards from the open and friendly society we tried to create over the last decades. Now, listen to that. Where in her ad did Beatrice Dixon say that white women should be left out? She didn't say that. And I'm almost certain that Target wouldn't have approved it if she did. As a matter of fact, they probably would cut ties with her altogether if that was what she was going to put in there. She was just talking about black girls in general, but she didn't say, well, white girls can't get the product either, or any other group. Now listen to this. Listen to this. Notice that it's only white women that are upset about that. We haven't heard Asian women be upset if they buy the product. We haven't heard Hispanic or Latino women be upset if they buy the product, or Native American women if they buy the product, or Arab women if they buy the product. It's just white women that are upset about this. And I'm almost certain it's a very small group of them, or a small sector of them, that are upset. And they tried to sabotage this by putting a whole bunch of filthy reviews on that site so they could hurt her sales, but it ended up, backfiring on them, and her sales increased. Because in the age of social media, when something like this goes out, believe it or not, black people will go out there and they will support. Now, if this was before social media, then she might have struggled a little bit, because it would have been considered an isolated incident. It still kind of is, but with social media and in the age of going viral, sometimes something that was meant to be isolated becomes a huge public display, like this incident here. And then she says, if they really only think that black women should be empowered and white women should be left out, and that's a huge step backward from the open and friendly society we tried to create over the last decades. I can't support a company in good faith that is openly racist about their customers. Again, this is with palm-colored people wanting to be oppressed. They don't know oppression by far compared to what we have to deal with. Their oppression, or quote unquote, is way different than ours. Another reviewer who claimed to be an avid and enthusiastic user, and I bet you a lot of these are trolls who've never used the product before, but they, like I said, they probably gathered in packs and decided to all come together as a unit to attack this woman's company. Of Honey Pot products, said the Target ad highlighted a racially motivated component to the company that I'm not only uncomfortable with, but outright disagree with. All because she had the nerve to say that she was empowering black girls. That's all she had to say. And they came out in droves and put all this stuff on there. Many trolls on Trustpilot also posted racial slurs, including the N-word, in reference to the Honey Pot company. Now look at that. They tried to call this woman's company racist, quote unquote, but then went right back and used the N-word. Pot meet kettle. Dixon said that she was referring to the business's success in the ad, and that it was extremely apparent that she did not make a racist comment in the ad. I said nothing about our product being only for black girls, she said, in which that is true. She said, citing the company's tagline, which says it is made by humans with vaginas for humans with vaginas. A Target spokesperson told BuzzFeed News that they were aware of some negative comments about the campaign, which aren't in line with the overwhelmingly positive feedback we received from guests who loved and have been inspired by B's story. Target has a long-standing commitment to empowering and investing in diverse suppliers that create a broad variety of products for our guests. We're proud to work with B. Dixon and the Honey Pot team to highlight B's journey to build her brand and bring her products to Target. Several women on Twitter began sharing screenshots of the negative reviews in an attempt to urge others to rate the company highly and buy its products. And then basically in the article is just stating different different comments that people left. let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and read some of the tweets. One says, Honey Pot, a black woman owned natural hair care line that is sold in Target, had a commercial where they said they want to empower black girls. Now white women are mad and have been leaving them a low rating. Before I go any further, black women, this is exactly why we said that feminism was not for you. Here is a prime example of that. That whole intersectionality thing, this is why it doesn't work. If it was, when I think of intersectionality, I keep thinking of a four-way and someone is going to end up crashing. This is what it is, an intersection. Boom, crash. That's what I think of intersectionality. So white people are upset because Honey Pot, a black-owned company, is advertising black products to black people. The only time y'all cry about inclusiveness is when something isn't meant for you. And this is others express incredulously that people were angry about the message ads. Someone says, I saw Honey Pot trending and thought it was about infosec. Turns out it's about a white woman being mad about a commercial wherein a black woman says she wants to blaze trails for black girls. And then they posted a link of the commercial. And it says, many women began tweeting their support for the company, leaving positive reviews and vowing to purchase the products. I didn't know what Honey Pot Comp was today, and it is the greatest ever. I already placed my first order, hoping to hit Target this weekend. Check out the sold out items. So basically, people who didn't even know what Honey Pot was, these palm-colored women successfully, in their own negative scope of the world, helped propel this woman's company to get to be trending online, thus leading people to go check out her products. And it could have been other white women in there who looked at it and probably bought some stuff, increasing her sales and actually, like she said, doing better on that particular day than on a typical day. Let's just say at the end of the year, it's going to be looking real good for her. Well, at the end of the quarter, I should say. And they helped her do it. So kudos to her, because it all worked in her favor. And as for those gangly, scraggly, palm-colored women, eat your heart out, because you just helped promote this woman to be noticed even more. She could probably become a millionaire off this if she isn't one already. And she'll have you to thank for it. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure you follow me on Twitter if you haven't done so already. Have your notifications turned on, and I will talk to you in the next one.